Mistral Vibe just dropped, challenging OpenAI and Anthropic with a new agent platform, plus Claude Opus 4.8 is now in GitHub Copilot, and we're seeing real-time AI impact on insurance underwriting. We'll unpack what it all means for you, the builder. No BS AI briefing brought to you by Proactive AI. Welcome back. I'm your host Vikash Sharma, and this is where builders get straightforward AI news without the fluff. First up, Claude Opus 4.8 is now generally available in GitHub Copilot. This isn't just a minor update, folks, it's a significant productivity lift landing directly in your IDE. Anthropic's latest and greatest model is available to Copilot Pro Plus business and enterprise users across key environments like VS Code, JetBrains, Xcode, and Eclipse. This means a direct upgrade for developers who are already embedded in the Copilot ecosystem, giving them access to some serious horsepower right where they work every day. In plain English, this means you're getting a smarter coding partner, one that understands your intent better, can generate more complex code, and can help you navigate those sprawling multi-file code bases with much greater ease. For builders, the interesting part here is the immediate tangible boost in developer productivity. If your team is on any of the eligible Copilot tiers, especially Pro Plus Business or Enterprise, you should be looking to explicitly enable Opus 4.8 in your Copilot settings. And here's a critical signal to watch. GitHub's applying a temporary 15x premium request multiplier until June 1st. That's a clear indication of a shift toward more granular usage-based pricing for these top-tier coding models. It's a preview of the economics for truly premium AI tooling, and it's something every product leader and engineering manager needs to factor into their budget planning. It's not just about what the model can do, but what it'll cost to run at scale. Next, Mistral launches Vibe, an agent platform with both work and code modes. This is a big one because it signals a strategic pivot from Mistral, replacing their earlier offering Lasha with something far more ambitious. Vibe introduces a work mode designed for multi-step workflows, meaning it integrates directly with your existing tools like Google Workspace, Slack, GitHub, and even databases. Think about that for a second. It's not just a chatbot, it's a workflow engine. And then there's code mode, which really caught my attention. It comes with a VS Code extension, a CLI, and a sandboxed environment, even including a feature called Teleport for session mobility. That's wild, right? It positions Vibe as a deeply developer-first platform, accessible via web, mobile, and API through Mistral Studio. Mistral is framing Vibe as a direct competitor to OpenAI's Operator and Anthropic's Claude Pro, making it clear they're not just in the model game anymore, they're in the agent platform wars. For builders, this matters because it represents a foundational shift from simple AI assistants to powerful integrated workflow engines with native developer tooling. The VS Code extension and CLI mean it's designed to be part of your daily development cycle, not an external application. And with API access, you're looking at the potential to embed sophisticated agent capabilities directly into your own products without having to build the underlying agent infrastructure from scratch. Also, Cytora and Treefera ship real-time AI risk signals for underwriting. This is a powerful, concrete use case of AI having a clear real-world impact, and in a highly regulated, high-stakes industry like insurance, no less. This integration brings together satellite and sensor data, things like soil moisture levels, crop health indicators, and even land use changes, and funnels all of that into Cytora's underwriting platform. The magic happens through agentic AI, which processes this diverse real-time data to produce plot-level risk signals. What does that mean? It means instead of relying on outdated or broad regional proxies, commercial insurers can now get incredibly precise real-time risk assessments for things like agricultural policies or property risks. This system is live and operational, which is key. It's not a pilot project or a demo. It's actually replacing slower, static methods with dynamic, intelligent insights. For builders, this is a blueprint. It's a fantastic example of ingesting non-traditional, real-time data streams. Think satellite imagery, IoT sensors, and transforming them into actionable intelligence within regulated, auditable workflows. But if you're building in industries like fintech, logistics, supply chain, or even real estate, this shows how you can move beyond simple data analysis to create predictive decision making systems that genuinely affect pricing, capital allocation, and bottom line risk. It's about leveraging AI to create measurable business value through precision. The most important story of the batch for my money is Mistral Vibe, the agent platform inflection. This isn't just another model release, it's Mistral making a clear statement about where they see the future of AI for builders. They're elevating what used to be simple assistants into integrated agent platforms, directly challenging the offerings from major players like OpenAI and Anthropic. What happened is that Mistral, a company that initially gained traction with its powerful open source models and later their conversational interface, Lashat, has now unified a whole suite of capabilities into Vibe. This includes remote agents that can act on your behalf, a multi step work mode for general productivity, and a dedicated code mode with deep developer integrations like a VS Code extension, a CLI, and a sandboxed environment. This isn't just incremental, it's a strategic play to become a developer first platform complete with API access through Mistral Studio. Why this matters right now is simple. The battleground for AI is shifting. It's no longer just about who has the best base model, it's about who has the best platform for building with agents. This move makes platform choice and integration depth the new critical decision point for builders. We're moving from interacting with a static chatbot to deploying intelligent workflows that can interact with many systems. This isn't just about conversation, it's about execution across your digital landscape. So, who should care about this? Well, if you're a founder choosing between platforms like OpenAI's Operator, Anthropic's Claude Pro, and now Mistral Vibe becomes a strategic decision driven by the quality and breadth of their integrations and the robustness of their API surface, not just the underlying model's chat capabilities. For product managers, this means re evaluating how you can embed multi step agentic workflows directly into your SaaS products to deliver deeper value. Engineering leaders, you need to understand the implications for your team's tooling and the potential for a productivity leap. And for my indie hackers out there, the API availability means you can start experimenting with powerful agent capabilities and embedding them into your own projects without needing to build the complex orchestration layer yourself. There's also an interesting signal for infra builders with features like Vibes Back Teleport, which hints at hybrid local and cloud workflows, a pattern you should study for latency sensitive or compute heavy tasks. And for enterprises, the direct API access means you can now embed intelligent agents into your Slack, GitHub, and Google Workspace environments for custom internal automation without having to reinvent the wheel. How I'd think about it as a builder is this: imagine Vibe as a set of programmable digital employees, not just a smart assistant. The opportunity lies in identifying those tedious multi step workflows in your company or product that could benefit from an agent that can interact with various APIs and tools. Think beyond just summarizing documents. Think about an agent that can summarize a Slack thread, then create a task in your project management tool, draft an email update, and query a database for relevant context all in one go. The risk, of course, is that execution risk with a smaller player like Mistral can be higher compared to better resourced incumbents. Success here hinges on robust API stability and strong developer adoption. We also need to keep an eye on pricing uncertainty across all these agent platforms. Expect volatility as these models mature and the market finds its footing. My Nobius take on this is simple. The agent platform idea is real, but avoid overselling the autonomy. These are powerful tools that reduce friction and automate significant portions of work, but they still require human oversight, careful integration work, and robust error handling. Don't expect a fully autonomous system out of the box. Think of it as a highly capable coworker that needs clear instructions and occasional checks. If you're finding this useful, hit follow in your podcast app right now. It takes 2 seconds and it's the best way to make sure you don't miss the next briefing. If you want one practical takeaway from today's episode, here it is. Prototype a multi step workflow in Mistral Vibe. This is directly actionable and it's a fantastic way to understand the power of agentic platforms hands on. Here's how to try it in under 45 minutes. First, sign up for Mistral Vibe, or if you already have access, just dive in. Then, identify a simple, repetitive, multi step workflow in your daily routine. Maybe it's summarizing a few recent Slack messages about a specific project, then storing that summary in a Google Drive document, and finally notifying your team in another Slack channel about the update. These are exactly the kinds of tasks work mode is designed for. Use Vibe's work mode to build out this flow using its native integrations with Google Workspace and Slack. Don't go for anything too complex initially. The goal is to get a feel for the platform. As you build and test, actively evaluate how Vibe handles state between steps and critically how it deals with errors or unexpected input. Does it gracefully recover? Does it provide useful feedback? This specific experiment is worth your time right now because it's the fastest way to grasp the difference between a simple AI assistant and a true agent platform. Understanding its capabilities and limitations will inform your strategic decisions about which agent platform to invest in for deeper API integrations into your own products or internal tools. It's about moving beyond theoretical discussions to hands on learning with a key emerging technology. That's it for today's No BS AI briefing. If this helped, follow the show in your podcast app and share it with one builder you know. And if you've got questions or topics you want covered, connect with me on LinkedIn and send them over. See you in the next briefing.